Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Kenny here. So markets were pretty weird today. So today I wanted to talk about a bunch of little things. So I'm just going to put it all in one video. A couple things that were just on my mind, talking to a few folks and just thinking about it. So obviously the market was a little bit red today, and we'll kind of take a look at that. And this is the VIX right here. And we talked about the VIX finally being able to fall under 20. But it got rejected pretty quickly, and as you can see, we're sliding back up around 2021. So what does that mean? For me, that means that the bear case is not off the table just yet. I would have liked to see it sliding sideways around 20 for me to be fully bullish. But I'm not saying that this is the start of a panic sell or anything like that, but just telling you to think of different ways to kind of build out your portfolio or your strategies to kind of protect yourself from this. I'll give you one tip that I do, that I always do. So if you don't have any short positions or any puts on, days like these are pretty rough. I have tried a bunch of different strategies that I've back tested a bunch. One of the strategies I had was, have equal weights in shorts and equal weights in longs. One of my portfolios I structured that way just to test. I don't feel like that's the right way because you're working hard against the trend. So for a bullish kind of market, which this indeed is a bullish market if you haven't noticed, I would have, let's say, a large majority of your portfolio sitting long for sure. But I mean, it would not hurt to have at least one put or one short position, because once the market bleeds off, and if you already know that that stock is suffering and it's kind of detached from the market and detached from reality, you can just hold it. You can hold it the same way as you hold, your longs, right? But anyways, this is not me trying to convince you to be short most of your stocks or anything like that, or become a short seller only and look at short reports. But I will say, like, for instance, today, I got short Workhorse up here at $40, and I'll never announce my shorts. I just won't. I just don't feel like it's right. I feel like there's folks making hard-earned money that, you're kind of trying to attack their company or something like that. But when I see an evaluation get so far outstretched, I mean, to me, it's just a lemming indicator at this point, right? So, like, you got a bunch of folks, in line, falling, and then you see people coming off the cliff, and then the first lemon comes off the cliff, and the second guy is like, well, it's not really the cliff. Second lemon comes off the cliff, and the next lemon comes off the cliff. At what point is it actually the cliff? It's hard to tell. So when you're in these high flyers, it's really, really hard to tell what the cliff looks like. And I just want to remind you, like, when it comes to the stock market, that contrarian edge, that contrarian mentality is the thing that gets you those really substantial gains. And you really got to identify if you're actually being a contrarian or you're just riding the hype train, because a lot of times it's hard to differentiate which is which. So I think Bitcoin is like one of the best examples in our generation. It's still halfway between what people think is hype or overhyped and skepticals, folks that are skeptical. And there's a bunch of people who are very smart folks on every side of the aisle, every economy, every piece of infrastructure, every kind of pick your category of business that is bullish on Bitcoin and bearish on Bitcoin. So we're quite divided still on it. But, had you been really bullish, I would say 2016 prior, that is the contrarian edge that you're looking for. When you see something that's super undervalued, that will outperform, but isn't, just based on nonsense, based on folks not wanting to adapt, folks not wanting to change, folks not future mapping correctly, folks not seeing, the change really is what I'm trying to get at. And so, why am I talking about all this? Well, I'm pretty sure you all saw this, but EHang, this Wolfpack report that came out, apparently, I read through some of this, and it's interesting. It's the same thing as, it's not the same, but it has the same type of format that most short sellers use. There were some cook the books kind of line items in here that definitely made people fear for their lives. And you saw that because the stock plummeted like 60% pre-market or aftermarket, whatever. And then it bounced back a little bit, but it's still definitely down by a lot. Okay, anyways, yeah, this is a weird video for me, but I really just wanted to really describe that. And so I guess one of the things that I really want to talk about is you can and you should poke holes in most people's theories, and you should always be very skeptical of everybody and what they're saying and how they're telling you to do whatever it is they're telling you to do, including me. Like this guy, if I say something, you should be thinking, why is Kenny saying that? What's his end game? Why does he think the way he thinks? There are plenty of good liars out there, and this because look at Theranos, right? If you looked hard enough, you probably could pick that apart, but a lot of people can't. So I just want to kind of talk to you about that, and I just want to play a little game. I want to play a little experiment. So I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm just going to click on stuff. So I'm just going to go to my YouTube channel, and I'm subscribed to almost every stock guy just so I know what's going on. So I'm going to close my eyes because I don't want to target anybody. I don't want to actually target anybody, just target anybody. Exactly. I just want to do this blind, but let's just see. So this guy, Smart Profits Daily. Okay, let's try this. I have no idea what there's only 3.8 subscribers. So I'm just going to click on the first video, and let's just talk about it. Let's see what I think about this, and just see how I'm not attacking these guys. I have no idea. I did this at random, so this is not me queuing this up or anything like that. So let's just see what they're saying.
Welcome to your Smart Profits Daily Market Insights video for February 5th. I am Brian Christopher. Super Bowl 55 kicks off on Sunday in Tampa. So today we're talking about sports and investing. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe to our channel if you enjoy a single moment of this podcast. We're up to nearly 3,700 subscribers, but we want more. You see, our goal is to help people learn about investing.
You're like, Kenny, why are you doing this? I'm trying to show you how to be skeptical. I could have picked anybody. It could have been the best guy that I even like the most, but you can still be skeptical. And I know this might sound stupid, but I think this is really going to help folks. So here's the thing. I'm actually one of the most optimistic people in the world. I think everything's going to work out. I always think there's a way forward. I think that you can dig your way out of any hole. I've been in a lot of deep, dark holes. And one of these days, I'll definitely share a lot of that stuff with you once I can. But the point of this is really just to say that, hey, you can poke holes into everybody's logic, and you should, okay? And you should absolutely do it, because you need to know that the only way that you're going to get better at this is to trust your own judgment, to trust your own gut. Once you form an opinion, the opinion is there's a thing called an opinion muscle, and I just made that up. It might not be a thing, but that opinion muscle gets worked out. Once you work that opinion muscle out, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You get more conviction. You learn better. You know exactly how the market takes your money away from you. You know exactly the spot where people are weak and you need to pounce and you need to be buying. Likewise, you know where there's actual weakness and you need to stay away or stay on the sidelines. Why expose yourself to that amount of risk, etc.? Okay, so with that said, I don't know how this is going to play out, and I might not even publish this because this might not work out, but I just want to go through this. It's only a 6-minute video. Let's see if I can poke any holes in it. This is Super Bowl and investing, 3 stocks to buy now. So 3 stocks to buy now. Let's talk about it.
We don't charge anything, and we welcome your feedback. It helps us create better content, so please keep it coming. Let's get into it. Check out this analysis. It's the Super Bowl indicator that was created by LPL Research. You can use this.
So first of all, before I even take a look at the Super Bowl indicator, I'm sure we can use this. But remember, stats don't lie, but liars use statistics. So when you see numbers, the first thing you should do is just red flag. How can I use this? If there's not any tactical level kind of insights here, then you should be skeptical, period.
If you want to assess where the market's going, it shows how the market did depending on the conference the Super Bowl winner came from. It seems ironic, though, given the fact that Tom Brady played on an AFC team that won the Super Bowl 6 of the 9 times he played in it. And now he plays with Tampa Bay in the NFC. So let's assess the Brady factor for the markets. Please try to put aside your feelings of Brady one way or the other. In the year...
Yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if you're going to use this as an indicator, it's so haphazard. This is one of those ones where they call this p-hacking, right? Like, you can find data points anywhere that become salient if you take enough different ones. Like, this might not have worked out, but you could have like changed a couple numbers and it would have worked out, right? So just remember that. The other thing I'll say is, I'm not knocking this guy because I'm sure he's trying really hard and I'm sure he's adding value and all that other stuff. Again, this is not me targeting anybody, but you can tell by the sound of his voice, it's so disingenuous because he's trying to emulate something that he is trying to be. He's trying to figure out what he wants to be when he grows up. I have none of that because I just don't give a crap. I don't give a shit. And you can tell me that I'm looking for shit behind my ears all day long, and I don't care. You can say that I'm an idiot and I don't know what I'm talking about. I still don't care. Let me tell you how much I don't care.
Years that Brady won, the S&P 500 index was up in 5 of 6 of them, and the market was down in 2 of the 3 years that he lost. So the Super Bowl indicator has more data, but you may want to focus on what Brady does. He may be football's version of Punxsutawney Phil. And when you think about sports more broadly, do you think about it?
So he's actually trying to say, like, representative of like what data point that Punxsutawney Phil. Oh, I can't do it. So I mean, like, this is out here, boys and girls. And you know, I'm happy that I even have 1 subscriber. And like a lot of folks say, look, hey, Kenny, there's all these other guys out here that are like have a lot of subscribers, and just keep it up. And I don't care. Like, I had 1 subscriber, and I was like, that's legit. There's 1 person watching me, because if I can have a conversation with 1 person, I'm really damn happy. And that's the truth. So yeah, let's just watch this.
Investing in sports-related companies? I know a lot of people who like the DraftKings product, ticker DKNG. DraftKings has the room to go higher as more and more states open up to sports betting.
Listen to words, okay? This is really important. Listen to what he said. DraftKings has the room to go higher. What does that fucking mean? The room to go higher? What? Yeah, every stock has room to go higher. What does that mean?
On January 5th, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced legislation to allow mobile gaming in the state. He said, New York has the potential to be the largest sports wagering market in the United States. It makes sense. DraftKings already has more than 1 million users. It's on pace to reach 2 million shortly. And if you're looking for a reasonably priced sports stock, check out MSGS, or Madison Square Garden Sports Corp. The company owns the New York Knicks and the New York Rangers, along with several other sports names. The market cap of the company was $4.1 billion at Wednesday's close, which is interesting because Forbes values the Knicks at $4.6 billion alone in its latest ratings at the end of July. If the Forbes valuation is accurate, you get the following teams for free when you buy this stock: the NHL's New York Rangers, the G League affiliate of the New York Knicks, the Westchester Knicks, the Hartford Wolfpack, the American Hockey League affiliate of the Rangers. You get Counter Logic Gaming.
Yeah, but so the Forbes valuation, if the numbers he's projecting are right, the Forbes valuation would definitely entail a 5-year exit model, I'm guessing. So with the 5-year exit model, you're forecasting that $4 billion in 5 years. So whatever that is, pull that back. And you might be sitting at, like $3 billion. So those teams may or may not be free. I'm not saying that that's what it is. These stats may be indeed correct. But what I'm suggesting is that's the kind of questions you should think about when you're hearing this.
Or CLG, that's the company's North American esports organization. CLG operates teams across several well-known games, including League of Legends and Fortnite. And you get Nix Gaming, which...
Look, I love esports, like, as a play, and I'll even watch some, like, I'll watch me some Evo and some Street Fighter and stuff, but, like, here's the thing, here's the deal, and I don't think the play is in the teams yet. I think that's still emerging until teams have valuations of the $1 billion range and prizes and advertisers start to really get into the esports arena. Then I think we're still at the point where you should be investing in the infrastructure. And this is me trying to shill Corsair, and I'm being completely honest. You should be buying Corsair. And if you didn't notice, did you look, folks? Did you look at what Corsair did today? We said buy Corsair. It was up 1.22%, and as you can see, even on my little chart on the right, and this, I mean, this is whatever, but like, oh, okay, I was just trying to show you guys that on the right here, you can see like everything is red except for like couple things, and Corsair was not red. So I mean, you know, that just goes to tell you that, you know, entry points are so important, right? We talked about them just yesterday, so just make sure you pick your own entry point. You know, don't even listen to me, but I'm just saying, it was good enough for me to get my first tranche, and we'll see. Even if it pulls back a little bit more, that's still fine. You know what? We're at 16 minutes. We'll keep playing this.
Is an NBA 2K League franchise. Oh yes, and MSG Sports operates the Madison Square Garden Training Center in Greenburgh, New York. This is a 16-acre facility used by the Knicks, Rangers, and Westchester Knicks.
Like, why did he tell me that it's a 16-acre facility? Who has a reference point for 16 acres, okay? I mean, I do, but in my mind, because I just know what an acre looks like, but I'm just saying, like, what's the point of that?
It has the latest in sports technology, and the CLG Performance Center in Los Angeles. It has esports competition spaces and a studio for video productions. COVID-19 has posed a challenge for this company and this stock, but as vaccinations spread, they will remove the stigma associated with MSGS. This stock can rise 25% in short order.
Okay. I'm not going to go any further with this because I feel like, you know, because they don't have like 1 million subscribers, I'd rather pick on somebody with 1 million subscribers, whatever. This guy's DraftKings commercials. Wow, only one comment and 1,618 views. I feel like that looks synthetic as fuck to me. Guys, if you have 3.8K subscribers, you have one comment, you have 1,600 views. I mean, let's just take a look, and this is, again, this goes to show you your due diligence, right? So let's go to my channel, and you know my channel is authentic as hell, because actually, you know what's funny, when I apply to get monetized, a lot of folks say it takes like 2-3 weeks to get monetized when they have to review your channel. Mine actually went in 1 day, so I'm guessing a lot of that has to do with people trying to inflate numbers or whatever like that. Well, hell, let's just take, okay, so here's buy AMD now, 1.9 thousand views, right? How many comments do I have? We have 64 comments, guys. That's amazing. Man, I like you all. You all are the best. With 64 comments, right? This guy has 1 comment, okay? So, I mean, hold on. Dang it. Why do I have to do this? All right, we have 64 comments. He has 1 comment. I'm not trying to make this a pissing match or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you that, like, people are like synthetically manipulating you all over the place. Doesn't matter where you are. So if I got to do this, let me take a look at their website. Let's see if they have a website. They don't have a website. They have a website? Let's look at their website. Smart Profits Daily. All right. They have a website. Let's see who these guys are. Guys, let's see who these guys are. I wasn't going to pick on them, but I think they have a fake YouTube channel, so now I'm going to pick on them. I would probably enter my email address. I mean, this is where are we at here? Man, I just want to see the bottom here. I don't want you to load. Guys, I can't even see the footer because I'm trying to load. I want to sign up for the free newsletter. All right, whatever. All right. It looks like they probably spend more time on this than the actual YouTube site. What's the premium content look like? Premium. Okay. This is some kind of network. Anyways, I would love to pick these guys apart, but it's so hard for me to figure out what the hell is going on this website. And before you say, Kenny, your website sucks too, I just updated it. I didn't care. And when you say, oh man, you're not being forthcoming too, no, we updated. We put some bios in there. So I'm really trying to, guys, I'm really trying to see who their team is here. Meet our experts. All right, here we go. I might cut this because I don't know. I don't really want to go into attack mode on people, but I'm just going to read this real quick. Automatic profits alert. The word automatic makes me cringe. Chad's quick hit profits. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really I don't really want to personally attack people, so I'm not really going into this. I mean, I'll attack you if you have 1 million viewers.
Hi everyone, I'm Chad Shoup, and today I'm going to talk about one of the strongest stock market trends that I track. But before I get into that, I just want to let you know that you can subscribe to my channel below, so that way you won't miss a video update that I send. You'll get a notification whenever I post a new video, and that way you'll see all of the content that I release. So be sure to subscribe below. Now, when we talk about stock market trends, a lot of things may come to mind. And I don't know what it is for you, but for me, the strongest stock market trends that I track are seasonality indicators. These are seasonal indicators that pinpoint exact entry and exit points into certain sectors of the stock market. And that's how maybe I do it a little bit different than what you're used to seeing for seasonality, is because I track seasonality based on sectors in the stock market. I think these general sectors are key to the price movement with the underlying S&P 500, and these sectors are creating historical patterns that we're able to jump in and profit from. And right now we're going into a seasonal sector that's set to rally from now till the end.
Man, that's too easy. I'm not going to say anything. You figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to say anything because I don't feel like it's fair right now. All right, whatever. Hey, that's the end of the video. Man, I don't know. I really don't know. I really wanted to make this video though. And I don't know if I got the point across. So I might have to make it again and be more coherent about the messaging and the themes in the beginning as I talk about it. But I just wanted to show you, and I'm not picking on those guys at all. I'm not picking on these guys at all. You saw me just blind scroll and click on somebody, right? I could have done this with anybody. I can pick holes in anybody's. And folks can absolutely pick holes in what I'm doing and in the nonsense that I'm doing here, okay? But at the end of the day, what you got to look at is, if you're listening to the guy that you're listening at, even if he has some holes, like, do you think he is representative of somebody who could, the guy that we were just listening to, or anybody in that fact, so we're not attacking that guy. Do you think there is a reasonable chance that he could outsmart or outwit anybody in the markets? Especially seasoned investors, seasoned hedge fund managers, et cetera, et cetera. That's what you got to ask yourself. Because remember, it is a battle in there, and it is an arena. People are trying to take your money from you. They're not trying to give you money. Trust me. All right. There's somebody who bought behind you, maybe because he was younger than you, or he just got into the market. But that is the only saving grace for most people to get to where they want to go financially in the markets. The other part of it is being able to battle it out in the arena and outsmarting folks and getting in line faster than everybody else. So just remember that. I'm not sure how I feel about this video, but I'll leave it up. If I get enough dislikes, I'll probably just take it down. I don't know if it was worth me talking about, but I feel like from what I've seen, this is the message that should resonate. So, oh man. All right. If you like this video, thanks for watching, and you know what to do. Just tell YouTube that I like it. Innovation Lab is still up. If you want more information about that, go to my website and hit the Innovation Lab tab. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.